today's exclusive webinar, The Smartest Way to Invest in Dubai Real Estate. Get ready to explore the opportunities that 2025 holds, learn from industry experts, and discover strategies to maximize your returns. At Shore Real Estate, we believe smart investments start with the right insights, and today you're about to gain exactly that. Stay tuned, take notes, and prepare to transform your investment journey.
Now, meet your host and expert guide for today's webinar, Sunil Chipa, CEO and founder for Shore Real Estate. With 4 years of experience in Dubai's thriving real estate market, Sunil has built a remarkable track record for a prestigious project by Nakheel, Miras, A'mar, and Dubai Properties. To managing a portfolio for top Indian investors, his expertise spans off-plan and resale deals. Today, Sunil will guide you through Dubai real estate opportunity, sharing valuable insights and answering your questions along the way. Let's begin this exciting journey together.
Hello, good evening, India. Namaste. First of all, let me begin with my sincere thanks to each and every one of you. I know you have been reached out through our teams, through various means, on email, calls, and maybe even on WhatsApp. This is our fifth webinar for this year. And what we all are trying to represent here is putting only one thing, which is trying to bridge the gap. And the gap, which what I mean is what you see while sitting in India on social media, lot of developers, their projects, reels, exciting information, and what's actually look like here on the ground. And so it's a live opportunity for all of you to interact, understand, clarify, ask questions, and so on and so forth. So that's an opportunity, and we thought, what can be better platform to interact in a live manner with you? So that's a small effort from our side. Before we go into Dubai and Shore Real Estate, let me brief about me. So my name is Sunil. I come basically from a small state in India. In geography wise, it's quite big. It's called Rajasthan. Why I say small? Because the number of representation of Rajasthani people in Dubai or UAE is comparatively smaller than other parts of the India, mainly from southern India. So it's a small part. I belongs to a city called Bhilwara. It's a textile city. I'm basically an engineer. Fortunate to be part of organizations like Amul, Tata Group, Reliance Industries in India, and been in this part of the world for last 14 plus years and staying with family here. And in those 14 years, the first 10 plus years I spent into corporate life. So I worked with, again, Al Futtaim, Etisalat Group, which is a telecom company, and so on and so forth. But why I entered into real estate? Because though I worked for so many years in Dubai and India, I still couldn't interact and meet with you. So that's an opportunity for me to reach out and be with you, all of you here. So this is about me. But let me begin with saying one line. What we have felt here in last 14 years, what we perceive this place is, and then we'll go into the real estate and investment and so on and so forth. So when one line, and I'm proud and I'm blessed to say this, that it's been a blessed place for us. And when I use the word blessed, it includes everything. It says about your proximity to India, the time difference, the currency, the infrastructure, the safety, the security, the education, the exposure. Yeah, it's amazing. And I'll give you a simple example in one line. Again, example is that my daughter, she started playing cricket at the age of 8. Yeah, obviously when she came here, she was of 1 year. And in 8th year, in that her 8th year, when she started playing cricket, she met whom? Mr. MS Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So that's an opportunity, that's an exposure. Obviously she met lot many cricketers after that. Fortunately she's still playing here, she's part of the UAE's under 14 cricket team as of now. So the exposure is amazing. Yeah. And 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 you know all right, no need to talk about other elements on infrastructure, safety, security, and the leadership and the vision of this country. So, and that's why I use the word blessed. And let me also connect one line which my lot of investors says, and one of the investor, Mr. Romy Kirpulani, and I use his name because he has given me a one word of advice about Dubai, and which is he calls Dubai as a land of opportunity for him. And he says that, Sunil, whoever has worked hard in Dubai has given back in multifold. And he has been here for last, I think, 35, 38 years. He worked in Seoul, in Korea before, and in Japan, and he's basically from Mumbai, India. He's into textile business. So these are my family's perception of blessed as a place. And as an investor who has seen, who has worked into this industry or into this country, they also says it's a land of opportunity. So when we connect both the blessed and land of opportunity, I think that creates a magic, and that's a magic name is called Dubai in today's world. So let me take you now to subsequent slides that what it holds for all of us. Yeah. And and I'll not come between Sunil and Dubai real estate and Dubai. It's just about sure the organization which we represent. I'm fortunate to lead this setup as a founder and CEO. And why we kept the name as a shore, though we defined that what the shore means. But Dubai is a very small place. Yeah, it's a, maybe you can compare one of the city in India. Yeah. But in this small place, obviously it holds enormous opportunity. But what this place has, 10,000 plus real estate agencies like us. So then how we can be differentiating to each one of you? And for us, you as a client, you as an investor are the supreme. You are the number one for us in terms of interest. And that's what I keep telling to my team, that whenever we begin our conversation with clients or with investor, our first question should be that why you want to invest. So it's not, I'm not, obviously I'm inspired from Simon Sinek with the word of why, start with why. But then that's the journey. We don't sell what we only have. We would understand what's your purpose. Is it an investment or end use? You want to sell it in 12, 18 months, or you would want, or you are buying it for rental purpose. Yeah. So for us, your purpose, your priorities, your plans are supreme. And in the journey, what we have achieved is the trust of the people. Our today, 80% of the clients are repeat or referral clients. You can see our Google reviews. You can go on our website and see the people what they are saying. There are a lot of live comments are there from the people side, and that's where we thought what differentiate us. So that's the S mean is sure service excellence. It's there is no second thought on that. You, which is the most important for us, is you. What's your purpose? And R is about respectful relationships. I come from India, so obviously we live on that relationship basis. And I keep telling to my team again that there is a book called Speed of Trust by Stephen R Covey, and that's where he says that trust is the word, and that's the fastest speed can be achieved. And we have reached to a level now with a lot of our investors that they simply say, Sunil, this is my budget, you suggest me what to buy, which unit to buy, but this is my purpose. So this is the budget, this is the purpose, which means I will sell it at the end of the 12 months or 18 months, or I would want to rent it. And accordingly we scout for projects, accordingly we search for what best may fit to the purpose for that particular client. And last but not the least, see, this real estate and Dubai is all about monetary transactions and monetary game in a way. Yeah. So what can be the most differentiating and most satisfying thing is integrity. And I can tell you a lot of stories when a lot of clusters from India, when they have invited a lot of those community groups, jewelry groups, and a lot of those chains, when they said that we heard about you, and then please come and brief us about what opportunity Dubai holds. So I have done a lot of road shows. Our team has visited a lot of places in India, and that's where the Shore brings the differentiation. Let's move to now next step. Like I said, I will not come more between Sunil and Shore and you. So let's talk about Dubai. So I keep telling to people that in today's context, our job as a real estate agency has been made very, very easy. I don't need to sell you now Dubai is a brand. The leadership has done it very, very effectively, the more than what anybody of us could have done. They have created that presence on the world map about Dubai. Yeah, so I don't need to sell that, but let's go through some of those objective based parameters. And very straight parameters can be the taxation elements. Yeah, and you can see on column about India, on every column you will see some of those elements on the taxation, but when you see on the right hand side, there is only one column which is the corporate tax. That's also on the business houses, not on you as an individual person or individual investor. There is only one small element comes which is about the VAT 5%. But see the connect. Even on that connect, you are exempted for the three bigger categories wherein a lot of monies are spent by the people, which is one is the residential. So if you buy or sell or put it on the rent for residential property, you are exempted. On your education, there is no VAT. And on your insurance or medical expenses, there are no VAT. So see the thought process. Like in India, we say roti, kapda, or makan. So whatever the basic elements are needed for people in today's context, real estate, education, and insurance, it's VAT free, it's taxation free. So that's a beauty. So which mean effectively it's a 0% tax. So when I work with corporate, yeah, I earn the money, zero taxation. When I spend this money, zero taxation. And that's a beauty this place holds on financials part. As we move on, little bit of real estate connect, annual property appreciation. These are some of the average figures we have taken from the data, but there are 4, 5, 6 areas are in Dubai, and we will discuss on subsequent slides, which have given people more than 200% returns in 3 years. And mark my word, more than 200% returns. And our office is into that area. So this area is called Furjan. I'm sure you all must have heard about. There was a song called Ibn Battuta. So Ibn Battuta is a shopping mall, and our office is just attached to that Ibn Battuta mall called Ibn Battuta Office Complex, and it's a famous of commercial tower here. You have a 3, 4 floors are taken from Amazon itself. So there are a lot of companies, and we are fortunate to be part of this journey. So this area has given you a lot of results and returns in last 3 years, and even this is also coming into the top 5 potential areas for next 5 years. So that's a beauty this area holds. This is the little bit connect about the mortgage part, that what are the mortgage or financing rates are interest rates are going on in different part of the world, and the returns in terms of rental it gives. So if you see the input and output, so input is lowest in Dubai in terms of the interest, and the output is maximum 7%. So what more you want? Yeah, so this is an inviting country. This is the pull factor. This is the magnet. This is the ecosystem Dubai government wanted to create for people, that leads in the results into win-win. And that's the beauty of Dubai. And one of the parameter, we all know that a lot of those young population which think beyond, for them caste, creed, religion, everything they are beyond. Yeah, for them the life index matters, and this category of the people, they have chosen UAE as a number one destination. And you can see outflow from these countries and inflow. Highest number of people who have migrated or shown interest, this is the UAE, and out of UAE is mainly Dubai. Yeah, so that's a real time data for last year. Now what's happening in Dubai today, and what's the plan for future? So if you see, they already have a 2040 master plan, wherein they want to, so currently you have 3.3 million as a population, and they want to not only double but triple the population of Dubai. 3.3 to approximate 2.5 times, 7.8 million. The 3.3 million which they achieved in last 50 years, they want to do 2.5 times. So they want to achieve the same in next 5 years. Plus, they also want to grow beyond to that level of 2.5 times by 2040. So that's the reason. And if they want to attract entire world into that fashion, obviously they will need to bring in a lot of those parameters, and a lot of the factors are already being warmed up in that sense. 55% of the population to live within 800 meters of public transport. See the thought process, see the connectivity, yeah, see that enablement to the people and infrastructure element. 134% increase in space for hospital and tourism activities. So see, they are not talking about tourism, but they are talking about tourism activities. So that is about setting up the infrastructure. That is about creating the pull factor, which will automatically leads to whatever you want to achieve. So here the lot of focus goes into input instead of thinking more about output. And 5 urban center. This is very very important point for all of us who is thinking Dubai. So what's happening currently in Dubai is going to be, and we are a resident here last live for last 14 years. What we have seen in last 4 5 years, particularly after COVID, that lot of confidence has in come about Dubai leadership, the way they have managed everything. Yeah. And the one of the main road here is called Sheikh Zayed Road, and which has been very very populated. And sometime in the summer season, when people typically move out for the vacations, for last 3 4 years, even during summer peak season, there has been huge tourism, and which shows that faith. So what Dubai is doing now, it looks like in some pockets of Dubai are becoming very very congested in terms of the traffic, in terms of the infrastructure at one particular place, lot of pressure. So to cater the need of 2040 vision, they are dividing or they are building 5 mini Dubai in surrounding of Dubai. Yeah, so that everything will be in that place, from commercial to residential to school to hospital and so on and so forth. 105% increase of the recreational and green areas. Yeah, wow. What we at family level we keep discussing that Dubai every year keep coming with one or two new attractions, and which we have not seen till now the entire things which has come in here. Yeah, so that's the way Dubai is growing, and that's the way they are thinking. 25% increase in education health facilities. Obviously, like I said, it doesn't come like the place from where I come. We build the houses first, and then road and electricity and water comes in. Here it's completely reverse. Everything comes first, then you are allowed to talk about building something in the area. Another connect is fantastic transportation element, right? The US and those countries are talking about flying taxis, and they already introduced here last year, and now it will come into effect from next year as a full fledged operations. Metro, they already have it from 2009 onwards, but now a lot of other parts of things are being connected. Etihad Rail, this is the most important changes are happening in Dubai, which is they are connecting the entire countries of GCC, from Oman to Qatar to Saudi to Bahrain to Saudi Arabia and Kuwait and all, through logistic corridor. Yeah, and that will revolutionize the way they work on connect and support the entire world. Yeah. Now, like I said, you can talk about every or any pillar of Dubai, whatever ingredients are needed for life, everything you'll find the class. Yeah, this is one of the number one Indian school, and as we have the webinar for Indian people here, it's a number one Indian school in Dubai, James Modern Academy. James is again is an Indian group, have 50 plus schools. Every curriculum of India you will find it here. Yeah, so rest assured in terms of everything. Yeah, you are aware about those global icons of Dubai, from Burj Al Arab to Palm Jabal Ali, Palm Jumeirah and Sheikh Zayed Road and so on and so forth. Yeah. Now let's talk little more on the real estate. What's happening? Yeah. So when we compare the 24 and 25, yeah, transaction volume, it's for the same period. So it's not for the one comparison of 12 month to the 4 month, Jan to April. It's not. It's the same period. If you see, the 45,000 has increased the volume, which is 22% more than last year. The transaction value, from the volume to value, everything, it has gone up, and it shows the confidence. Yeah. Sometime you may be hearing while sitting little away from Dubai that lot of inventory, the price pressure, and so on and so forth. But there are a lot more projects and developers and uh, options are available, which will still keep adding value and keep creating value for you. Yeah. We have a ready and off plan as a terminology. We will see little in more depth. What does it mean and what are the pros and cons for this? For now, I am only continually taking you through this journey because we have a dedicated slot for question and answer in the last, so that uh, you will sure see all. And once I go through, then for sure it will be very, very. It has been in last 5 webinars. It's been a most interesting uh, elements of the webinar. And feel free, write down your questions. We'll connect you to that. Some of the technical terms of real estate. Yeah, so here we have mainly two types of properties transaction happens. One are under construction, like in India also we have the off plan properties, which is newly launched property. Then second category is the resale, the secondary sale. Yeah, here it's called primary and secondary. So primary is newly launched, secondary is before the launch if you want to resell, or even at the no, before the handover you want to resell, or at the time of handover when the property is ready, keys is coming, you want to resell. So both sale are called secondary sale. At the launch time of sale is called primary sale. So in the launch you have this option of adopting and choosing a payment plan, and it's typically we don't decide as a customer, it's decided by developer. So if somebody says 80/20 or 50/50 payment plan, which mean during construction time, what is the first element? If you are saying 80, during construction time, that 80% would need to pay, they would have a 10% maybe at interval of 4 5 months and so on and so forth. The second number which you see 20, it's upon the handover. So in the example of 50/50 payment plan, 50% would need to pay during the construction time, which may vary from 2 3 4 years. Then the second column, second number is 50, which is to go in one go. Yeah, some of the developer they also have 1% monthly payment plan. In India, you must have heard about developer called Danube. Indian developer doing this monthly payment plan. They also do this to support and understand the overseas client requirement. Yeah, this is just some of the brief comparison for some of the developers we have prepared. So when we and this is we are talking about the new launch projects. Yeah, so there'll be some down payment to book the unit. Then you'll have during construction payout at frequency of some 3 4 6 months. Then you have a post handover. It's actually the not on the post handover, it's like on the handover. That will amount will go. Some developer will keep it monthly, but 90% of the developer they don't keep it on monthly basis. But then the good thing is on the handover which you are seeing that column, it is can be financed for non-resident. Up to 50 to 60% of the value you can finance at the time of handover. So you don't get mortgage during the construction. In Dubai, mortgage or financing is allowed only on the ready property. So once the property is ready, developer will send you a building completion certificate. It's called BCC, and then you submit the BCC to the bank. Though you are a non-resident, you can get up to 50 to 60% of limit of the property value. And the good thing is your payment will be remaining only to that level, 40 30 to 20%. So you don't need to worry, and that's a beauty about 70% of clients today, they are buying the under construction off plan launches, the new launches project. So outlay is less, risk is less, though risk is zero here in a way. So less outlay, the property prices increase. So on your less investment, the returns becomes more, and at the handover time or little before, you can exit the property so that somebody, the end user, will buy that property by taking the mortgage loan. So for non-resident, the limit is up to 50 to 60%. For resident, they can get up to 80% of the property value in mortgage. Yeah. Now, what's a typical how we begin? What are the steps? So I think choosing the right property, obviously, it's the most important. And I always tell to people that don't depend or go or believe more on social media. Yeah, things are always looking brighter on social media, so we need to have a little bit of due diligence, and that's where the sure, and like our name itself indicates, till now. we haven't advised any wrong product to the people, though it may done some great benefits to us, but we don't do this. Yeah. So that's a choosing the right property is very, very important. Second, obviously, how to manage those financial. As you are a non-resident, financial arrangement, the money inflow from a country to another, it's very, very easy. So don't worry on that part. We manage such logistics on weekly basis. A lot of things keep happening. So we will we can handhold you directly at that level. So no worries. Signing the sales agreement, digital things can happen. So no need for you to come in presence here. Transfer of ownership, again, in case you want to resell the property, there is a trustee office, everything is integrated, it's in black and white, you get everything on your email. So again, you need not to come, it can be managed through the power of attorney. And recently we did the transaction for our Indian US client, wherein she's working with Procter and Gamble. We have bought a townhouse for her in same Furjan area. It was a Nakhil project, Muruj East. We bought it, and it was a mortgage deal. So she just came to sign the mortgage paper. She went back. I had taken the power of attorney. We have done the transfer, and the title deed goes to her. Now we are in process of renting out that property for her. And then post purchase. So a lot of those support system is needed. So we manage end to end process. That was the purpose of showing this slide to you. So from understanding your need to choosing the right property, getting you the property, managing the logistics, and whatever you want to resell or re-rent, we manage the entire part. So that's a sequence. Like we already discussed, what is the definition of off-plan and ready property, but more on the advantage part. So let me give you real example. The area which I said wherein we are sitting Furjan, and why I say it has a lot of potential. Whatever you need for a good living, everything is there here, and I'll tell you why. You have a shopping mall, you have a metro, you have a school, you have a hospital, you have a temple, you have IKEA, you have settled infrastructure for last 20 plus years. So that's a community, and unfortunately, we are staying here. We have bought a townhouse here in the same community. It's a project of Nakil. So that's a that's and it's an addiction. If you come and see here, and if you want to search in Google, search a community called Discovery Gardens. Search a community. This is the place we live. It's a 1 kilometer, maybe little less than a kilometer from this place, from our office. Wonderful community. It's like the name indicates, it's a gardens. So coming back to this slide, off plan and ready. So what are the advantage of buying the off plan? Like we discussed, for example, the property price is 1 million, and it's a real time case of this area. One bedroom apartment is available at 1 million under construction project. So it's off plan. So payment plan is 60/40. So in 2 years, it's a 2 years project. So in 2 years, you'll pay 60%. Booking amount is 20 plus 4% is registration fees. It's a DLD, Dubai Land Department. Like in India, we have 8 or 9% depending on the gender. Here it's fixed. So 20% is the booking amount, 4% you pay DLD. So you paid 24%, which means 240,000 approximate you paid. Then your balance 40%, because the payment plan is 60/40 and 4% is DLD is separate. So 20% you paid balance, 40% you will pay in 2 years. So how much is your investment? Around 650,000. This property would get sold minimum at 1.25 to 1.3 million, because today's market price for ready property is around 1.3, 1.4, and I'm still talking on little buffer side for you. So 300,000 returns or an investment of 600 to 650,000. So the returns are approximate 45 to 50%. And it's a Dubai wherein everything is black and white, everything is documented. There is a sale and purchase agreement is to be signed between both the parties. The pre-title deed is issued electronically to you. It has a barcode, it can't be duplicated. Like I hear sometimes stories that one property got sold to 2 3 4 people, and then there are dispute, and so here it's not possible at all. And it's a real time scenario. This opportunity exists. We have already sold some inventories in that project, and this project is 300 meters away from my place where I stay. 300 meters, and from metro it's also 300 meters. So I'm not asking you to buy, but what I'm trying to say that that's a real time opportunity this place holds. And whatever ingredients I told you about, from metro to temple to IKEA to shopping mall to Sheikh Zayed connectivity, there is a no community in Dubai which offers all those parameters. You can recheck on Google. There is no community in Dubai that offers you. So investment is less, returns are more. So that's a off plan. Now, ready property. So what are the pros? So my 30% of investors buy ready property, 70% still they are pure investors. They want to be part of the Dubai's growth journey. 30% they are little bit traditional in thought. They say कि सुनील मेरे को तो चाबी चाहिए. I need key. I feel comfortable that I have bought something. So it's fine. Though we will explain you, because the purpose, if it's an investment, then there are better avenues. But sometime my client buy mix, so which is also okay. So ready property, the thing is you will need to pay 100%. And today property market is little at high, so you are paying today's price, you are paying full, and rental returns are into the tune of 6 to 7%. So 100% money, less returns. Yeah, so why? Comparatively, the off plan, the less investment, higher returns, and everything looks very, very good. There is very low inflow of money, so low pressure in one go. So there are pros and cons, but basis of your plans. Yeah, like some of my clients, they are sending their kids to study here, so that's the reason they are looking for ready property. So it's fine. Your purpose is our guiding force. So rest assured on that part. The right side of this slide talks about the safety mechanics for an investor. So obviously, I'm sure you must have heard RERA in India as well, but here the RERA is super powerful. Yeah, every quarter there is an review happens of the developer's progress. Those updates are to be communicated to the customers. Those updates are to be updated on the government portal. And here there is a government portal called DXB Interact. You can see on the Google that live status of any real estate project in Dubai, and you will see, you put the project name, search, you will see the details, that completion percentage is this, committed timelines is this is where it's today, if there is delay or not, and so on and so forth. So that's a level of transparency is there. DLD, it's a government body which manage the transaction, so zero issue about any fraud or anything. And there are consumer protection laws. If something happens, you get a message that in 24 hours you need to report it, in 48 hours you need to resolve this. So something, so Dubai government talks in number of hours, not in terms of number of days. The last column, which is about the real estate safety element on the financing part. So another good thing is to prevent the bubble impact. What they have done is, if in case you are investing into under construction project, the first 30% which will go, suppose 20% you paid in booking time, then another 10% you paid after 3 6 months. The first 30% money which you are paying to the developer for that project, it doesn't go to the developer, it goes to the government escrow account for that project. Yeah. And so when you pay 40th percent, say another 10%, that 10% will go to the developer. When you pay 50%, that 20th percent will go to the developer. So the first 30%, in case something happen or the project is not kicking off or whatever the issues, government will hold that 30%, and when it will give back to the developer when the projects get ready, so that your money is safe, and in between if there are some issues you can raise it, and those monies are kept to give back to the customers. There are defect liability period, and there are RERA penalties, and so on and so forth. So rest assured, the quality, and even RERA, you need to submit even the tiles sample, that these are the tiles you would design and will put in. So that's a level of detailed RERA asked for any of the project. Yeah. Now, like I said, Dubai keep creating a lot of pull factors, and this is my real time example. Huh? We got golden visa in January 23. It's been now 2+ years, and you get for your entire family. So it's a tree. You can sponsor your parents for 10 years, and you can sponsor your kids. So that's it. So one person gets a golden visa. The beauty is this: the property value should be of 2 million. 2 million mean approximate around 6.5 to 7 cr, no, around 48, around 5 cr. 4.8 to 5 CR. I'm putting the conversion rate of around 24, 25. So in that, the beauty is the property value can be of 2 million, but in case you are buying under construction or off plan, you just paid 20%. Yeah, which means around 400,000 you paid, you are still eligible to apply for golden visa. So you don't need to put in 2 million in one go, because if you are buying ready property, then you will need to put in, because you are getting the keys, 100% money is going. But if it's an under construction, because you are buying in the payment plan, your property value will show 2 million, but whatever you have invested, you will get the pre-title deed, and that pre-title deed goes for. So we recently, in last week, we had a customer coming from Thailand, Indian origin person. So we have applied for golden visa. He got the golden visa approval in 2 days. Then there is a biometrics and then medical. So you need to stay in the country for 7 days, 5, 6 working days, but then everything is taken care for the period of 10 years. So you, once you are thinking for Dubai, you just get up from the bed in India, go to airport. On the way, you book your ticket, then take the flight and in Dubai. So you don't need a visa. Now, like I said, Dubai is evolving into a lot of satellite districts to ease the load in a entire central area. These are some of the areas wherein Dubai is evolving as a district concept, and fortunately, these have been highly performing areas for last 3 years. And the example which I was giving of the area where I have an office and I have a home, and this 300 or 200% returns are given by Muruz Al Furjan. That's a product, Muruz Al Furjan. Yeah, it's in the example which I given for 1 million as an apartment option. That's also in Al Furjan. Similarly, you have a Dubai South, wherein world is talking about the world's largest airport. So Dubai South is another area. Medan is in little bit central. It's close to Business Bay, uh, and it's close to the current airport, which is around 15-20 minutes from the current airport. Dubai Island is another area which has a good potential. It's on the water body. Um, if you have heard about Dera and the Gold Souk, so it's quite close to that. And Nakhil is a master developer. Dubai land, another lot of potential areas. It's a lot of townhouses and villas and apartment clusters are coming up. It has a future, but it will take some time to develop, maybe in 5-7 years. And maritime cities, again in the center of the city, recently started development around 2 years ago, but performing very, very well. Yeah, these are some of the launches which are ongoing, and in case you are looking for townhouse or villa kind of an option, so this may be a potential opportunity for you. Yeah, so this is the recent one, which is in the valley. So the valley is a master community. It's a kind of a small city, and you have a lot of townhouses and villas. And this is the Rivera. It's a semi-detached, so it's a the 4 bedroom unit. The plot size is around 4,000 square feet. Built up is around 3,500 square feet. 80/20 under construction plan, and the price is around 4.78 million. Yeah. Grand Polo, one of my favorite product. I would want to buy there. Superb opportunity. This polo ground is inside the community. Wow, what more you need? So you are staying surrounding of that. It's a gated complex. So this is just an example. Now you see what all amenities they will have. They just started UI collection. I think 4 days ago, we submitted 7-8 UIs already. But for 3 bedroom category, they already closed the UI, which means so much crowd who wanted to buy here from across the world. 4 and 5 bedroom, they are still open. That will also get closed in, I think, 1 or 2 days. Yeah. Acres is again another very good boutique product. Very central. In case you have heard the name of Global Village, it's near to the Global Village. A very, very boutique product. Miras is a premium developer. The handover is coming in 2.5 years. It got launched around 1.5 year ago. It's available in resale now, but very, very good product to explore. Again, another product from Imar. It's a luxury product. The Oasis. It's a ticket item is around 15 million plus, but it's a 9 kilometer long community. Only 3,000 units are coming up. 30% is water, 30% is construction, 40% is amenities. So you are living in a living resort. Yeah. Aldar is another developer from Abu Dhabi, entered in Dubai for last 3 years. They have brought recent project called the Wilds. It got sold out, but there are some cancellations keep coming, so we are still using it. Yeah, good product to explore. Shobha is again a known name, Indian developer. They are known for their quality. They are number one. What a proud moment, right? They are known for number one quality. They have a lot of apartment projects and villa products. Only good thing is, and like I keep telling to people that though whatever the developer image, but all of their projects will not add value. So we need to think and have some due diligence that which will create value for your purpose. Now another new entry. This is going to be launched in a week's time, at least at D3. D3 is a Dubai Design District. This is kind of a mini Silicon Valley in Dubai, and this is the new launch has come up. The next project is in the Furjan itself, Danube, the Indian developer. I'm sure you must have seen a lot of branding, marketing, and all. Danube has a lot of projects in Dubai. This project we are trying because we see the value in this. The community, in addition to the product performing, community or the entire area is also appreciating, and Furjan is an area not to be missed. Yeah, it has a lot of positive factors, and I keep telling to people that in addition to the product, your location you buy, that is also very very important, because we need to connect to the potential if your purpose is investment. Yeah. Another district one opportunity from Nakhil, it's a lagoon based product. In case you want to be in center of the city, branded and water feature based community, recommended ones. Yeah. It's again by MR. MR has a lot of opportunities in terms of townhouse, villas, apartments. They have a lot of master communities like the Valley, MR South, Dubai Hill State. So we can support you wherever you need. Yeah. Like we said, Shobha. So Shobha has a lot of ongoing projects. Orbis in Motor City has some good potential in terms of the payment plan and potential. So yeah. Ellington is again a good name into the city. This is a product on Dubai Island. So good to explore. Yeah. Again, this project is into Nabni, is in Furjan. So let me tell you a story here. What I tell to people is, when you think about Dubai, there can be two-phased approach. One, like in case of India, let's connect about India. Yeah, you have a top developers like Godrej to L&T to Loda to DLF. Yeah, but then you will also have a top three developer in B class cities, for example, Jaipur, Bhopal, Coimbatore, if we talk about southern part, yeah. So we may not want to buy in Godrej, DLF, yeah, Tata's because of the pricing, but then you are also okay to invest in the top three developer of your own places. So Nabni is one of that. So it's a top three developer of Furjan, and we are a number one agency with them. We recently sold 12 units. The product is that much. And this developer, it's not a tier A class developer. It's a MR, Nakhil, Aldar, no. But they are number one in terms of quality in Furjan. They have built world's largest Lamborghini showroom, and it's on the Sheikh Zayed Road. They are into the industry for 25 plus years, and they are bringing World of Astoria brand of US. Yeah, and one bedroom apartment is of 1 6 million, and it's coming up in business. So I'm trying to connect you to the developer. Though you may have heard only Imar and Nakhil, but what you need to find out is which are those hidden gems which will still create value for you. For example, when you go for travel, if somebody asks you that where you would want to go for traveling, you will say Switzerland and Singapore and Australia and Europe or wherever. But in India or nearby to your places, also you may have hidden gems. So it's same connect. So this is a hidden gem. Furjan is the location to look for, guys. Yeah. Like I said, the beauty with us. Uh, so when you go to in India, for again an example, if you go to Godrej, you go to DLF, they will only talk good about their own projects. When you come to Shore, when you come to an agency like us, as we work with all the developers, right? For us, you are more important. For us, your purpose and priorities and plans and elements are more important. So we will understand, and then we will see, okay, so for your purpose, these are four projects. We will also suggest you our choice. Sometimes my clients come from India. Mr. Gupta ji, I'll not say first name. He came from Delhi 1.5 year ago. Very, very jolly person. Fortunately, he has shifted here. He's staying in country now for 1.5 years. He said, Sunil, I have seen a video of this project. It's a water-based community. I want to buy this. And he got my name through reference that don't speak to anybody, go and meet Sunil, and whatever he says does it. But he came and said, Sunil, एक project तो मैं लूंगा. And I said, sir, let's not buy this. It's not good. It's not good for your purpose. नहीं नहीं, मैंने वीडियो देखा है. This project is very good. एक तो मैं buy करूंगा. I know, I heard about you that you will advise me rightly, but वीडियो में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था project. So I said, okay, let's buy this. We bought a product for him, and then he came back and he said, Sunil, wish I could have heard you. इसको sell कर दो. Let's sell this product. Yeah. So sir, see, the thing with us is, and the beauty in Dubai is when you go directly to MR or when you go through us through Shore, for you, the cost, if it's 100 dirham or it's a 1 million, for you still it's a 1 million. They will not reduce even single dirham. But if you go through us, for still it will cost you 1 million dirham only. But who takes care of us for under construction or off plan project? Developer takes care of us for our fees. We don't charge from you. But when you go through us, we will give you 5 different options: this location, this developer, that location, this payment plan, which are suiting to your purpose, yeah, without any additional cost to you. Second, we'll entirely handhold the things from monetary elements to the logistic part, documentation, signing, everything. We will keep updating you on the progress. We will do the resale or renting for you. So that's a relationship. We for us, closing of the deal is not the closing of transaction. It's a beginning of the journey with you, and that's what the R of Shore is about. Respectful relationships comes into the picture. Yeah. Now, why? In addition to the Shore part, these are some of the logistic thing on mortgage. Some of the Indian clients talk about the Vastu, monetary element, legal support on power of attorneys, to a lot of those things. We manage in-house. We have those partners into those areas, so they will take care of you. Yeah. Some of those projects, so we work 70% of our transactions we do with top 5 developers, but 30% we do with the top 5 developers of a particular locality. Because for us in Dubai, what's happened in last so 14 years ago when we came, there used to be only 15 real estate developers. Today, those 15 number 15 became 500 developers in Dubai. So it's very, very natural for you to get confused. You will hear a lot of fancy names of the developer, of the project, and of the location, but focus on what will serve your purpose. And some of these are the examples. You can search about these products. They are into the top category. And fortunately, we have closed for our clients. Yeah. These are some of the areas on the apartment to villa to townhouses and so on and so forth. Yeah. Some of our clients, I'll tell you, I'll not tell the name, but one of our client is also been the makeup artist for the wedding of Isha Ambani. She was flown from Dubai to 3-4 places in India wherever they had reception, and we are fortunate to have her our client. Yeah, so it's an enormous exposure. We have people working with Cisco to Google to RJ to the business people. Yeah, so it's been a great journey. CEO of a bank from Egypt to the footballers. So a lot of those. So the CEO of big companies. Yeah, I'm happy to have, that's the most important pillars of our success, our team. So it's a diverse nationality, irrespective of your language and the region you come from, India, or even from your connects in other parts of the world. We have a team who is ready to be part of your journey in Shoreway. So now, this is the most exciting part. What we have encountered in last 5 webinars is, and feel free to ask any of the question which you feel that you still need clarification. Sometimes people also want to reach out and connect with me one on one, that is also fine. But if you have some general questions, feel free to ask, and it will be an honor for us to understand and clarify to the level we can. Yeah. Savan sir, looks like you are from Maharashtra. I stayed in Mumbai for 5 years, so maybe from surname, but I'm still not sure. I want to know how is Dubai in terms of spirituality for Hindu people also. Sir, Dubai, in my view, I have not visited 100 countries, but I have born and brought up in India until the age of around 29 years. I stayed in India. Till now, I visited around 15 countries. But what we have experienced here in Dubai is unparalleled. Irrespective of the religion, caste, creed, nationality you come from, you have a place here. And not only for that, from every age group, from child to the adolescent to the adult to the retirement life, it's a blessed, and for Indians it's a heaven. I'm not saying that India is something different, but in case you have an aspiration to move out or come, or for something, even for tourism purpose or whatever, it's in heaven because of the context I set. Travel time 2.5 to 3 years. For Jaipur, we have 4 flights. I go to Jaipur 99% of the time. We go to Jaipur, yeah. So 4 flights on daily basis. 2 hours 40 minutes is the travel time. 1.5 hour is the time difference. Currency, infrastructure. It's a modern India. 35% of the population are Indians. Number one country who invest in Dubai. Number one in terms of the population segment are Indians. You get every food. So spirituality, it's a temple is here from my place, or the Furjan, which I'm saying, it's a 5 minutes away is the temple. Absolutely no problem. Absolutely. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Dubai. Arun Loyaji, how can we invest in Dubai from India? Arunji, it's very, very simple. Whatever are your plans in terms of the budget or off plan or thing, we can reconnect with you in terms of understanding your timelines and your purpose. It's very simple. Like I said, uh, basis of our discussion, we'll understand what you want to buy. We will discuss 3, 4, 5 options. We'll discuss the modalities and logistics on the money arrangement from India. You don't, though you want to come, it's a welcome. We would be happy to have you and host you here. But in case logistically you don't want to travel, you don't need to travel actually. Everything will be visible to you on your mobile app, and it's a live, yeah. So there are no issues about resident, you can't invest, you can invest across the world, not only Dubai. Yeah, you will need to choose only the property budget timelines, and then yeah, monetary things will flow. Rajkumar ji, I need a 2 bedroom for investment, what location? Sir, if the pure purpose is investment, which mean investment returns, I'm saying, if it's a rental return, then we can discuss about 2, 3 locations. For example, Furjan, Business Bay, some of these areas. But if it's a pure returns, which mean very around 25% of return, then Furjan. Like I said, I'll repeat. It got metro, it got schools, it has a DPS, Delhi Public School, it has a shopping mall, it has a Sheikh Zayed connectivity, it has a temple, infrastructure set. Dubai South, which we are talking about, the world's largest airport is coming. This Furjan is here, and airport is coming here. Yeah. So this is the first settled community for this place to develop. So for last, or so for next 5 years, Furjan will continue to be top performing area. So no doubt. I stay in Furjan. I have an office in here. I have bought a townhouse for us in this community. So I can't give you any more real example about me than any other investment. Give me 3 options for investment, 2 bedroom, and the process, please. Sir, 3 investment options we can give you for 2 bedroom. The price may range from 1.7 million to 2.5 million. To be fair, the sizes are around 1200 to 1400 square feet, and in here it's a real actual size. Unlike in India, you have super built up, and also it's nothing. It's a net area. So if somebody says 12, 13, 1400 square feet, it's a net area you get, internal area. Yeah. And in case you are thinking to buy in the off plan, so around typically developer has a payment plan of 60/40 and those kind of things. There is a one developer I was talking to, my earlier colleague of Reliance, who is in Indonesia, Jakarta today. His name is Rahul. It's a one unit left, 30/70 payment plan. In 2 years, you only need to give 30%, and very, very good product. That unit is still available in case any one of you want, but that's the last unit. It's not a sales strategy. Ensure we don't do any sales pitch. For us, it's a consultation pitch. For us, it's an awareness pitch. Yeah, we help you to decide, and we would also 50% of the time we say to client that don't buy sir in that locality, don't buy in that product, and that's a result. 80% of clients are repeat or referral. So sir, we can have a three options, so we can process it very, very seamlessly for you. What would be the process if I'm not resident, sir? In case you want to come and visit and see the thing, for sure we would be happy to host you. But even if so, my 40-50% of the client, they don't come. They have heard about us through direct or indirect means, and they manage it. So we will share them everything from the brochure to the layout to payment plan. They would only sign the booking form, they will only sign the SPA. Will help you on the monetary transfer process. So we can manage it, sir, no worries at all. Yeah, no residency is not needed, but in case your property price touches 2 million, not the investment, property value touches 2 million, you are becoming eligible for golden visa, which is for you and your entire family. Yeah. Shadi, hello, which of these projects would be the best for investment, highest ROI, shortest? uh, in my view, Shadi, like I though there are 3 4 5 areas, but shorter time, and in today's context, I think the Furjan would be my choice. If I have the money, though we invested already, but in case we would want to, we would choose Furjan for those reasons. Yeah. Priyank, but if I buy property and at the time of handover, in between need, then what are the cancellation if resale not happen? Okay. Priyank, sir, I'll tell you. So we have some clients from British, from Russia, Ukraine, a lot of money when came and in between. So sir, what happens typically is you don't need to cancel the unit. Yeah, the developer will still give you 3 months, 3 plus 3 months time. And so suppose, let's talk a real example. In case you bought a property of 2 million dirhams, yeah, you paid 600,000 under payment plan. So you had 10%, yeah. Uh, and you see, Sunil, I want to sell this is my urgency. So we would put that unit for sale into the market. At that time, market price maybe of the 2 million property maybe 2.2, but because you need urgency, and then we will sell it at original price itself, so 2 million, because you need the money. So there are no cancellation process we need to undergo with the developer. And that's the reason agencies comes handy, because in case you go directly to the developer, there is no price benefit, because you will still buy that property for 2 million. But when you go through Sure, and we don't charge you for under construction new launches, because we are taken care from the developer, but we do all the hand holding for you to manage the life cycle of the product. Yeah. So there may be 1% case wherein it will not get sold, but 99% of the time it will get sold. Maybe the price point we need to tweak it for that time's market and basis or urgency. So cancellations are, till now we have not allowed any cancellation in our journey, at least. Yeah. So, and you can see our transactions, we are doing practically one sale every 2 days. So that's the where things are there. Yeah. Uh, Priyas Jain sir, how does the taxation work for income earned in Dubai from and still being resident of India? Sir, good question. So a lot of my 70-80% of the client, what they do is they reinvest this money. Yeah. Because in age you are, if you are non-resident, then obviously there is no issue. You are spending 181 days in out of India. But if you are resident, then the best way is reinvest that money back in Dubai itself. Or one of my clients from Bangalore recently, so what we did, he bought the property, we reinvested money. We bought for him in Furjan itself, two projects, one Object One and one Avenue Residences 8 we bought. uh, he also had options for mutual fund, but he said no, I know that Furjan and these properties are good. So no need, in case you have no need to bring that money back, you can keep reinvesting and you keep earning. A lot of my clients also convert them into the USDT and cryptos and all, and then the money, it's a virtual currency, you can use it anywhere. So there are a lot of ways which can be managed in very very comfortable way, Jen sir. Yeah. Anwar sir, I required a studio apartment. Done, sir. No worries at all. We would reach out to you, sir, and we'll understand the localities, budget, and timelines. Budget is 1 CR. It's a comfortable budget. Will There may be some tweaking will be needed basis of sir, like in if you want to buy a car, let's buy with not the lowest option, maybe at least we choose mid option. So maybe little bit tweaking will be needed to 1 CR, but then you don't need entire money in one go because it will go in the very step by step payment. So we'll manage it, Sanvar sir. Yeah. Shiraj sir, I'm impressed with. Shiraj sir, I keep telling to people whoever names start with S, they are great people. So it's not about Sunil, but it's about Shiraj sir. Sir, it's an honor for us. Like I said, our name itself, it's a sure. We are only here to bridge the gap because social media, lot of time doesn't give the real picture. And this is our mission that in case, and I keep telling that we can be part of somebody's journey, it's an honor and it's an opportunity for us. So thank you, Pasha sir. Manish sir, what is DCX? I think it's a some typo. It's a DXB, which is a code for Dubai Airport. So I think it's good to highlight, sir. Sir, looks like you are an engineer or finance person, sir. Went into so much of detail. It's a DXB actually, which is an airport code of Dubai. Yeah. ATB for 2 CR where ma'am, we can invest across, but in today, ma'am, what's happening is the way Dubai is growing, and I connected. There were used to be 15 developer, 1 5. Today there are 500. So when even in, I'll give you a real example. If you want to buy a car, yeah, initially we used to talk about only in India. You have Toyota, Maruti, Suzuki, maybe Ford, or yeah. But now you have a 20 brands. Yeah, MG, BYD, yeah, IKEA. I mean, lot of right. So you will need somebody to handle, and similarly in Dubai also, lot of opportunities, lot of confusion. So that's why we tell to people that either we choose top 5 developers or we choose top 5 performing communities. So we'll connect with you maybe to understand a little more in terms of some fine tuning, and then I think it will be better to. But rest assured, uh, and we tell very proudly to people that whatever options we suggest, do revalidations with your friends and families, do your own research, and you'll come back to same or conclusion what the advice or inputs we have shared with you. Yeah, we can manage it for you. We'll reach out to you. Savan sir, minimum investment for getting investment visa, how much is required? I heard it's 2 CR. So yes, there are two, three types of visas are there. We were discussing about the golden visa, where is in 2 million, which is around 4.7 to 5 CR. But for 2 CR also there is an investment visa, and you get the sponsorship for that. Yes, so absolutely right, Savan sir. Anwar sir suggests, sir, come to Furjan. Like we keep saying, come to Dubai, Habibi. So, uh, invest in a location which has a potential. That's how I would say, and Furjan is one of them. Avinash sir, what are the documents should we? Sir, we don't need any document. We need only the money. That's the only document we need. But on lighter note, we would require your passport and then email ID and mobile number. That's all. It's easy than yeah, we think, sir. It's very very easy in Dubai. Nitin sir, what is the minimum range for property investment? Can you suggest any option with list down payment and pay later? I am looking investment with good returns. Sir, I think everybody would want to do the same which you are trying. Minimum range of property investments are studio apartment. That's a minimum category, but I would suggest in case you want to begin with 1 bedroom, that may be little more better. But investment for studio should be around 5 600,000, which means around 1.2 CR, and the list down payment can be around 10% to begin with, and there are 4% DLD registration charges. It's always in the beginning we need to pay. So yes, so 10 plus 4%, which is around sir 10, 12, 15 lakhs, we can begin. Yes. Good returns is our responsibility, sir. Don't worry. That's where sure adds value to people. Shiraj, sir, I'm willing to invest in also opportunity. I was sure for real estate sales. Willing to join an investment. Sure, I'm into real estate. Shiraj, sir, welcome. It's an honor, sir. Yeah, so for sure, we'll reach out to you in that context. Thank you so much for the trust. Vidisha Kumar, ma'am, what are the legal and tax if one is working in Indian buyers? I know there is no tax in to be paid. Yeah. So, ma'am, we just discussed this element. I'll repeat it again. So, uh, for your age, you are an Indian resident and you are getting a income from Dubai investment. It's a taxable in India when you bring it to India. But a lot of my 90% of my clients, they don't take back to India because sometimes they have kids coming in here. They will want to reinvest this money, and the people who wanted to take back, then there were some means. Somebody got converted into crypto or USDT, and then they keep using it even anywhere. So rest assured, very very comfortable means to manage it. Most of the people keep reinvesting this money because they are also building the portfolio here. Yeah. So, but it's manageable very very seamlessly. Yeah. Rituraj sir, please share your number for sure, sir. Our team will reach out to you, and will be an honor for us to reach out to you as well. Yeah, it's an honor, sir. Avinash sir, if I get golden visa, then what will be your status, NRI? Sir, visa is given from a country to welcome you. Yeah? But your status depends on the government or the passport you hold from. So, in that case, our Indian government says very clearly that you would be called NRI for a particular financial year when you spend more than 180 days outside of India. So, which means it's the same guidelines. 181 days you spend in Dubai or outside of India, you are called NRI, and accordingly, the taxation comes into picture. But having the visa will not make you NRI until you spend 180 days and more in out of India. Yeah. Sandeep sir, being an Indian, what is the best way to reinvest the earned yield? Okay, reinvest the earned yield back in India. So very simple. If you will bring that back, then it's a taxable. But if you bring that money back through the USDT and those crypto and those more, then it's an open. You can use it. It's a golden. It's a global currency. You can use it in anywhere. So not an issue at all. Yeah. Shiv Kumar sir, the sold property amount from Dubai, is it taxable in India? Sir, no. It's not taxable in India until you don't until you take back to India. Because if the money comes from overseas into your account, it will show as an income or it will show as an entry. Then for sure there will be a questions and clarifications. But like I said, 90% of my clients reinvest this money back into Dubai, or even if they just want to take back, they use the USDT or some crypto as a mode. Yeah. So no worries, we can manage it, sir. Sushil Sharma, sir, where is your office in India? So we got, sir, our office in Jaipur and also in Udaipur. So as we are from Rajasthan, yeah. Sharma, sir, looks like you have used some numerology in your surname. In my name also we have used. So it's a SUNIEL. Just a small connect, sir. Rajkumar, sir, I am interested. Please share number to for sure, sir. Will our team will reach out to you very shortly. They'll share my number and will also reach out to you, sir. Hitibi, thank you, sir. We shall connect. It's an honor for sure. We would reach out to you for any of the question, and I keep telling to people that even if it's a real estate or non-real estate, even if you want to simply know that Sunil, my friend is coming and which restaurant or which hotel you will suggest, we or our team would be happy to understand and suggest you the right thing. So rest assured, it's a relationship, it's a journey, and it goes beyond business for us. So, and we are proud and will be happy to be part of your journey directly or indirectly. So that's how we take it, sir. Anwar sir, how much required for investment visa? It's a 750,000 dirhams, which is around 1.7 CR in Indian rupees. Yeah. Sushil sir, can we join you as channel partner? Will be an honor, Sushil ji, and our team will reach out to you, Sushil ji. Thank you so much. Avinash sir, can we buy plain plot land? Yes, 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 we can. We can buy land as well here. There are options. There are potential areas which is for little away from the main Dubai, around I would say 50, 60, 70 kilometers. And the farming is an option. Lot of things are already happening in this direction. There are a lot of cattle feed farms. There are a lot of organic farming, and those things are being explored. So yeah, you can. Manish Acharya sir, your question is quite long. Sorry, I'm just kidding. My question is know about the agency name as you told before briefing DLD in which we put project. They give the current position object. Which agency that name, please? So our team will respond to you. It's a DXB Interact. DXB. It's a Dubai airport called an Interact. INTERACT. DXB Interact, or you put even in the Google how to find a project status real time in Dubai real estate, you will get the names. It's very, very easy. In Dubai, everything is available online. Yeah. Neha, ma'am, is money invested in Dubai in taxable in New Zealand or Europe? Ma'am, in Europe, which country you are in? We are planning to come. Sorry, it's on lighter note. But ma'am, for New Zealand or Europe, I have clients not from New Zealand but from Australia and Europe, and even from US. Uh, like I said, ma'am, 90% of people they reinvest this money back in Dubai, and I think that's the reason they are. Some of the people also do so. Like one of my person friend who works in Amazon here in same tower, he shifted to US now very recently, and what they do is they do the valuation when they go back. So suppose his property value was around 4 million when he went, so you can get the valuation done, and if the property price increases to 5 million, then I think there are some taxation component, but he will pay taxation not on 5 million, only on 1 million, because that's what the delta gain has been computed. But I think it's more on the your current country framework. But from Dubai side, it's a tax free. Yeah, from Dubai side, you can keep reinvesting and you keep doing, so you are not actually taking back the money. Yeah, because if though it will show you some income, but then you reinvested that money, so it's an expense as well. So that way, and then we also have our financial advisor, so in case you have little more questions, we can connect with you. Anwar sir, I have 1 CR budget. Suggest me for investment. For sure, Anwar sir. 1 CR का सर थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे करो 1.1 1.2 and we'll get you the right product. But the beauty is you don't need to put 1 CR in one go. So that's a beauty. But we will manage it sir for you. Yeah. Yeah. Great. So that's like I said, that's been the most interactive and most happening place for us in terms of responding to your questions and queries. We try always to be very, very candid, little maybe or lighter notes the things, but then rest assured, we would not leave any stone unturned to meet your purpose and achieve your goals. So that's what short stands for. I'll repeat, our punchline is built on trust and perfected with excellence. So thank you so much. I keep telling to my team that the biggest gift anybody can give to us is their time, and thank you for your time and thank you for your trust. Yeah, like I said in between, we'll be happy to host you here in any capacity. Even your friends, family, anybody is coming up, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to guide them, yeah, take them here and there, and yeah. So these are our team. Please reach out to us, please follow us on our socials, and yeah, thank you so much once again. Have a good evening. Thank you.